Ever since I began painting, the world started shifting for me. I started noticing colors and textures, patterns everywhere. Everything that surrounded me started to look more beautiful. Even the songs of the birds, I noticed. All the little details started to appear more. And it made me realize how life is art. As cliche as it may all sound, I started to see all the details of my life. And it started to make sense. I began to fabricate my life in a way that allowed me to live my life and to experience everything that I wanted to. I started to see my life as an artist, as a painter. And I also started to show up as an artist. And when strangers ask me what I do, I will tell them I'm an artist. And they would get curious and they would start asking questions. And we began conversing. And I just saw the most beautiful sunrise. I guess it's like a perk of waking up early. You get to see the most beautiful skies, and yeah, it was a nice morning. I'm still working on the painting. There's like a lot that I need to do. But I also like question myself a lot too when it comes to the painting. I think it's like I want it to look a certain way, or I envision it a certain way. But I mean, I guess it just it's not so much that I'm like a perfectionist, because I know I'm going to be making mistakes, but it's like I envision the painting a certain way, but it doesn't come out the way that I envision it. But I know that it's really just telling me, or I'm seeing that I need more practice, more studies that I need to do. And yeah, I feel like that's the thing. Like, you never stop learning. You keep learning and you keep figuring out your process, and I'm still figuring out my process. I know the kind of art that I want to paint. And I know, oh my goodness. I need to find a better stand for this. But anyways, I know the kind of art that I want to paint. And I know the kind of message that I want to portray. So it's just about me learning the fundamentals. And definitely, like, I've been studying a little bit. I need to really focus on the boring stuff. The stuff that is like repetitive, in order for me to get good at what I want to do. But also, like, I feel that I will never be good enough. There's always going to be something new to learn, and I'm just open, right, to learning and to figuring things out if I'm going to play the long game. right? If I'm gonna be in it for as long as I live. And I do want to paint for as long as possible. So, yeah, just figuring out a lot of things. And still a lot of things to figure out. So, yeah. So I'm walking my dog. Such a nice day out. Ever since I started painting, I've been seeing things differently. It's just interesting. Wait. It's been interesting because I just imagine other artists who've been painting in different centuries, and I just imagine what they were looking at or what they were feeling. It's like hearing the birds. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on that tree. It's like the more, ever since I started painting, I started noticing everything. It's like the sounds. The smells. It's like seeing the trees and the colors and the shadows and how the sun dapples and creates little splotches of different shades of the tree. I mean, look at that plant. Yeah, life is beautiful.
in the morning, and I just finished my morning routine. And this week I'm gonna be 38. And I've just been thinking a lot about my life, and I feel like every year I become a little bit more introspective. But this year is different. Because it just made me realize a lot of things, and also like the kind of artist that I am and that I want to show up as, and the kind of life that I want. And just a lot of things. And it's exciting, right? Like every year, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for every year that I get to live and I get to experience. And even now, like since I started painting, I'm seeing the world differently. It's like I notice things in a different way. And it's interesting. And it also made me think of how I was seeing the world back then when I was younger, and thinking that there's no end, like no light at the end of the tunnel. And sometimes a lot of things in my life have happened, but it had always led to something good. You know, it's like when things get hard, I just remind myself this is just a moment, but I know that things will get better. And it's the same thing with the kind of life that I'm building. Like, I know that what I am experiencing right now is temporary. And I know that what I am doing every single day will get me to where I want to be. And I just have to remind myself. It's a constant reminder. But yeah, I'm grateful.